Hello, everybody. We're back again, and our next subject is lifting with partners or by yourself, and then home training versus gym training.
I'm Tyler, and this is Eric.
Eric, yeah.
First of all, do you want to start it off, or do you want me to talk a little bit about it?
I can start.
Okay.
As far as lifting with partners or by yourself, I've done both, and I can do pretty well either way. I started out working with mostly by myself. I worked out with a friend once a week, but because of our work schedules, it didn't work every day. So I kind of started out just learning stuff myself and asking people questions and things like that. But then when I started working out with him and the other guys, I kind of got adapted to that, and it worked out pretty good too. So it can work either way. And that you can incorporate that with home training or gym training. Some people like to work out by themselves at home. If that works for you, great. Some people like more motivation from partners or friends around you, and I understand that because it works just as good. I kind of goes in spurts for me. I'll work out with somebody for a while, and then I'll be on my own for a while, and I can make either one work. Yeah, so it's always good to work with other people and learn stuff. That's kind of the main point of it. Is besides motivation, is just learning from what they're doing and adapting it to yourself. But then, sometimes it's good to get your own stuff done. You can get things done quicker when you're by yourself. You can get in and out. I've been going to the gym later than normal, and I know less people there. And it might sound bad, but it's actually kind of nice because then I can get stuff done faster. But it just depends on when you go. Anything else?
Yeah. Basically, lifting with partners or lifting by yourself, there's pros and cons with everything. The cons would be basically, time. It takes longer, and sometimes their schedule is different. So sometimes, like, some people are like, oh, I can't lift without my lifting buddy, and it's like, what the heck? And now I can't lift because you can't lift, or oh, I gotta reschedule and lift this day, but maybe that day doesn't work for me. So if that doesn't work for me, it might not work for him. That kind of thing. So there's that kind of con, but for the pro, it could motivate you a little bit. Some people develop their own sense of motivation. So you don't really, if you don't need a partner, I'd say that's better. It's best to be your own hero kind of thing and motivate yourself. But if you need the lifting buddies to help you out, then more power to you. Me personally, I like lifting alone, but knowing a lot of stuff, there's a lot of people that like to learn from me, so I give people my programs and kind of help them out, show them the different kind of workouts I know. And lifting with strangers is a fun thing to do too, because you learn from them. Now, when it comes to lifting home versus gym, I'm the kind of guy that could lift like Rocky Balboa and go to my barn and work out. I don't need to go to the gym to work out, but it is a good source of equipment, because there's more to go in the gym than picking up a dumbbell. There's the science of it and how you move, and some of that machinery that you have at the gym is specifically made for certain muscles. It's harder to kind of just go pick up a cinder block or a rock, even though it works pretty well too. It's a whole different kind of strength I think you get from that kind of like flipping a tire versus moving some plates around. But for me, I can work out anywhere. The world is my gym. I don't need the gym, but it does come in handy. So don't let the gym be an excuse not to go to the gym, or saying the membership, oh, I don't have money for that. Well, go to your house and do some push-ups. The other day, I was playing a video game, and I was working out during a video game, and every time the computer would play, or not the computer, but the game would play its own mode where you're not using the controller at all, or it's loading, I would do push-ups or curls, and it's like 3 or 4 minutes. Like, say, for instance, you're playing a fighting game, and every time it's loading, like UFC, you have like 3 to 5 minutes of loading time, and that's a lot of time between rounds. You could do burnouts and stuff, and my shoulders are killing me from the shoulder workouts. So you could even commercials during TV. You could do push-ups and curls and stuff. It's all about your motivation and how you want to push yourself and how bad you want to reach your goals. So that's what I say.
Yeah, as far as going back on the time constraint thing, it's nice to work out on your own because, you know, when I'm on my own and I can bust through things, I get everything done in about an hour. And that's really good because my schedule is a lot busier than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when I used to go religiously like every day, and I'd be there at the busiest time with everybody, I might be there for 3 hours before I get out. And that wasn't just my own, that was like helping other people and just talking with them. So it's kind of nice. You know, I'm not antisocial, but I like to get my shit done.
Yeah.
And when it takes you 3 hours to do it, you just kind of lose your drive
Yeah.
and your pump. And without getting any food in during that time, it kind of sucks too.
The best time to work out is like anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and a half max. Like after that, you're starting to get this like testosterone drop where it's more of like, I'm here. And I mean, if you feel the pump and the let's go, go ahead, keep going to the gym. But if you're starting to feel that drop, it's time to get out of there. Like you could feel it. An experienced person can feel the drop. But for me, it's from 40 minutes to an hour and a half is like the best time to lift. And after that, if you're working out, I mean, cardio, you could do that for an hour if you want, even though I don't like to do that. I usually do a really hard cardio for 20 minutes. That's all you really need for cardio, especially if you're like at a hard sprint or like hitting the punching bag, if you are doing something like that. There's people that could jog forever, but I can't do that. That's not my thing. So, but
it'd be nice to have my own gym. Someday I might, if I get a basement that's nice enough. I'd rather just build my own gym. And you know, some might sound expensive, but to me it would be worth it.
In the long run, it's probably saving you money. I mean, you're buying all that equipment and stuff, but if you think about a gym membership, and if you're a diehard lifter, it's just your hobby, then, you know.
So that's kind of my goal. Get a place with a nice basement so I can do that, and then just do it on my own. That way I don't have to drive to the gym and then back. I can just eat right after I'm done or before or whatever and just get it over with in peace.
Yeah. That way I could scream and yell and do whatever I want to do too.
That too.
So.
Yeah, you can do either way. Just as long as you're getting your job done. Some people need the motivation from people around them. I personally don't.
I kind of like going to the gym only for the fact that I see other people working, and when I see other people working, I want to outwork them. It's like a subconscious thing. It's like, oh, I gotta be the hardest worker in the gym, like or the hardest worker in the room. I mean, it's just, it's kind of a subconscious thing I do. When I see somebody lifting hard, it gets me all like, oh yeah, let's lift harder, you know. But even talking about it makes me want to go to the gym right now or do something. But
my gym's kind of died off, so it's pretty much a ghost town anymore. So I don't even really see that.
Yeah.
Pretty dead in there all the time. So I'm pretty much on my own anyways.
But like I said, I could motivate myself at home. I could go home and hit the punching bag and do some pull-ups, do some curls, and all sorts of things.
There's small pieces of equipment you can get. I got like bands and stuff I use at home.
Rubber bands are great source of workouts.
Adjustable dumbbells. I mean, they can go up to like 20 pounds each, but there's still a lot you can do with them.
These things called perfect push-ups, I got a set over there. They twist when you push, so they're
things that you like
working
hang in your
shoulders.
doorway. You do pull-ups and stuff. Those things hang in the doorway. I don't know what they call it. But I mean, there's small things you can get, and you can do a lot with them. As far as if you don't want a membership or something, and you still want to get stuff done.
And that I don't have enough time excuses is seriously just an excuse. If you think about how nowadays with TV, you get an hour-long show and you probably only get 20 minutes of it. You could do push-ups during the commercials and stuff. You could do, So, I mean,
I don't even really watch TV anymore.
So,
but some people will binge watch it like crazy.
But yeah, that's all I got about. So
That's all I got.
till next time. Hope
See
you guys
you later.
liked it. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching.